So follow through, super important. This is where we are going to get all our feedback from. So if you ever notice a top level player, top pro, they very rarely fall over the place. They're not losing their balance. So where everything's come together, we've got all our positions right, we've got into impact. The top of that follow through, that end position, is where we're just standing there watching that ball fly at the target. Okay, we don't want to be falling all over the place. If you are falling all over the place, then we know that something's gone wrong in the link, so we can really work on balancing that out, find out what's gone wrong, which part of the chain has broken. So if you can keep working on that, watch the video that's coming up, do the tips and drills, and hopefully you'll start to get a golf swing that looks beautiful. It's a nice fluid motion, very effective, and that's going to stay with you for the rest of your life. Okay, so in that previous video we've been training the impact position, so we can now move on to let's start to swing it, and let's see if we can take it to the top of the finish. So let's go back to a few little swings, just really getting that feel. And if you do it in slow motion, you can really feel the balance, you can feel the positions you're trying to get into. So on the way from here, once we know impact's there, we know we've gone through, where do we go from there? So it's basically a continuation of the arc that you are swinging on. So your hands will start to release over, they'll start to get the club head going behind you, okay, all the way into this nice balanced finish with your glutes firing underneath. So we're just going to make some small swings to start with, okay, and then as we add a bit of speed to it, a bit more fire, a bit more pressure, then you'll start to hear the club swishing, okay. Notice where your balance is. If you feel a bit off balance, then just slow it down again, and just making little tweaks each time, trying to feel for that effortless flow. So what we're looking to achieve finally is everything to stop at the same time. So, okay, body stopped, club stopped up there, rather than body stopping and then, oh, hands get out of control. That's when you start to flip it left, or strike becomes a little bit dodgy. So let's just hit a couple of these paper balls. Small swings to start. Okay, nice and balanced. And then as we get into it, we'll just speed it up a little. Okay, obviously I've got just about enough room in here to swing it, but you can go out in your garden. Okay, nice. So, with a little bit of practice, the things you are looking for, we've done the takeaway, we've done the top of your backswing, we've done impact, we've now done the follow through. So let's see if we can have a couple of goes piecing it together. Remember the walking in, get yourself set, treat it as you would be on the golf course. Have a look out at the target where you're trying to hit. Get yourself settled, wind, finish. Nice and balanced. So a good finish position is, can you step forward? Okay, if you can step forward, you know you've got your body position correct, your balance correct. If you do that, then you're not balanced, and if you can't step forward, then you know you haven't got your balance point right. So everything's got to finish nice and balanced. Drop your arms down, take a step forward, then you know you've done everything in your power. Whether you strike it nicely or not, that's another thing to practice. So we've done everything so far. The one thing that we've got left to do is the transition from top of the backswing down into impact. So we'll see you on that next video.